Hello, welcome to Everyday Enlightenment. I do this every Tuesday. I'm Claritha, thanks for joining. And today I want to talk about consciousness and how your consciousness is evolving, because it is. And if you're doing any sort of regular meditation work, you're seeing, most likely, the evolution of it happening faster and faster and faster every day. It's almost like time is speeding up. It's really interesting if you're super aware of what's going on right now. So, consciousness is defined as the quality of being aware, especially of something inside of oneself. And the focus is inward. I say this all the time because there is a perception and a recognition of what is happening internally within your thoughts, within your feelings, within your emotions and your senses. And our bodies are so fantastically designed naturally, it's really amazing, that there's a constant stream of data and information that's being absorbed, that's being calculated and processed every millisecond of every day. Thankfully, we're not aware of it because I think it would be so overwhelming. But a lot of that information that we're not paying attention to would actually make our lives easier if we did pay attention to it. So you may be asking, how would it make my life easier? Well, much of that information is your intuition communicating with you. Okay, I'm going to say that again. Much of that information that's coming in and that your body's processing is your intuition communicating with you. And when you're listening to your intuition, that always makes it easier because you're actually paying attention to the subtle information that your consciousness is putting together and presenting to you for what you know. So you're kind of sabotaging if you're not listening to it, because your brain, your heart, your cells, all of those things work together to serve your resonance and your alignment. And you often talk yourself out of it because you think you don't have the answer. But what you're really doing is bypassing what you actually know deep down and following the guidance of others, which sometimes can feel icky. Sometimes it can be really helpful, but like I say to my patients and I say to my clients, you know yourself best. So, you know, you spend every second of the day, every second of the year, every day of the year with yourself, and you know yourself, even if you don't think that you do. And sometimes it's just slowing down long enough to hear that. So getting back to the evolution of consciousness, your consciousness, your internal awareness of yourself, you may have noticed this shifting, so you can feel it. You may notice yourself observing yourself more, right? So maybe you're examining old behaviors, questioning old belief systems, patterns of thinking, ways of acting, and thinking to yourself, like, that just doesn't fit anymore, you know? And maybe the things that you used to do don't feel good anymore to you. You know, it could be a different way of eating, meshing more with some people or less with other people, family, friends, feeling different in your body, needing more or less sleep. And maybe it's the way you just perceive situations or ideas that may be changing. So I want you to know that you're not going crazy. There are many things happening energetically around us that affect you. The sun, the CMEs, the coronal mass ejections from the sun, the Schumann resonance, astrology, weather, all of that stuff affects the energy in your body, and what the energy that you're able to hold and the light that you're able to hold is increasing. So that means your body is vibrating at a higher rate, which means your resonance is changing. So what resonates with you, people, friends, stuff, things that you watch on TV, music, books, how you spend your free time, all of that stuff is evolving, which is a good thing, because people, you, are meant to change, and you're meant to evolve with the life experiences you have, with the people that come in and out of your life, with the loves, with the heartbreaks, with the dramas, with the traumas. All of those things are opportunities for growth, self-reflection, and trying new things to see if they fit or not, over and over and over again, because this is going to help you evolve internally and grow. Collectively, we are in a very big growth spurt right now. 2020 for many allowed the external distractions to fall away and to quiet so you could focus on the internal, to sift and to sort, to see what was in alignment with you and what wasn't. And that was really powerful, yes? And the internal evolution continues. So if you didn't do the internal work to reassess your life and your happiness and your goals and your joys and the things that you want to call into your life, do it now. Do it now. Because shortly, there's the internal work is going to be immensely important if you haven't done it already. So turn off the TV, put down the phone, shut down your YouTube, shift your focus from outward to inward. Because I feel like we're going into another crunch. I feel like we're going into another period where shit's gonna get weird, life's gonna get weird for everybody, like last year, but different. And knowing yourself, knowing who you are, and feeling secure and stable, being in your own safe space is going to be invaluable. So knowing yourself, knowing your energy, knowing your alignment, having your resonance, knowing what's best for you is going to be really important. And this is how our consciousness evolves also. So being on purpose from the inside out with love and curiosity is so much easier and fun versus waiting for something from the outside in forcing you to do it, like a big event that isn't pleasant, and then you find your life topsy-turvy and nothing's what it seems, and your nervous system is all wrecked because you've blown through all the signs it's been trying to give to you to slow down and be open to other information that better resonates with you and who you really are to help you navigate your life with more ease. And who you are, I want to remind you, is a divine being of limitless light who also has free will. So be gentle with yourself as things are subtly, or maybe not so subtly, shifting outside of yourself, inside of yourself, all the things, because you're meant to evolve. Your consciousness is already doing it and you're here for a reason. And if you don't know why you're here right now, during this moment in time, start to ponder that, because you're more amazing and more powerful than you think. And now is like go time for a lot of people that are here to help humanity and help to raise the vibration of this planet, because it's no coincidence that you're watching this video. So I hope this message served you today. If it did, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video, and have a wonderful week.